Today, we are gonna be rating DreamWorks movies, all just based on my opinion. You guys like what you want. All these you see here, I've seen and watched most likely multiple times. If you don't see it, I haven't watched it. And that goes, RIP to everyone right here. I haven't seen you. I'm sorry. I plan to watch some of you. Let me know in the comments which one of those movies I should watch. Some of them are probably fire. Alright, Wallace and Grimace. Oh, my bad, Gromit. Along with Chicken Run, they're both kind of like on the same fever dream level. And I won't lie, as a kid, I wasn't a big fan of Wallace and, whatever. And I still am not the hugest fan. I don't think it deserves D, but I feel like there's gonna be some C tier movies that are just better than that, so I'm gonna just put it in C. So I made a C plus tier. Chicken Run, I do like it better, and I would watch it again to an extent, because Chicken Run is pretty good, has its moments, it's pretty funny, some parts are a little bit dark, but it's whatever, it's a good movie, $5 bin. The Croods, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of this one, and I know a lot of people don't like the second one, but I honestly thought it was enjoyable. Like, I almost want to give it B. I'm not going to, because it don't deserve that, I don't think, but it was a good attempt at something new, like a new generational Flintstones. It just didn't really hit the mark for a lot, and I just thought it was alright. Rise of the Guardians, alright, another one that's a $5 bin, right up there with like Guardian of Gulul or Gaul or something, owls. I do really like this one, so I'm gonna give it B. I don't think it's good enough for A, I don't think it's good enough for S, but B is definitely fitting. I think it's a pretty good movie overall, especially like the fight scenes or the scenes where they gotta like get active. Mr. Peabody and Sherman, boy, this has a lot of memes attached to it, and I think it's great. I would recommend all of you to watch this. A tier. Keep in mind, this list is just my opinion. I thought the movie was enjoyable, and a lot of karma happened to the bad guys, which I do appreciate. There was always karma, and it was appreciated. You didn't even have to wait till the end of the movie. Karma would happen minutes later, and it'd be great. Shark Tale, we have our first S tier. First S tier, round of applause to Shark Tale, we got this. You can't tell me Shark Tale, it flopped, I understand, in the box office and, like the charts, whatever. It had the greatest, cast lineup for that time. Great animation, and it was goofy animation, good story, very funny jokes, incredible soundtrack. Like, it shouldn't have missed, but it did, but I think it'll get appreciation now. S tier, congratulations. Home, another one a lot of people don't like, but I really do. I think this is also A tier, and I'm gonna put it in front of Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Once again, there's a lot of funny scenes, a good storytelling, that meme where he gets his, ass knocked out, baseball swing style. Monsters vs. Aliens, it's been a minute since I've seen this one, but the crazy thing is I've seen this one like 3 or 4 times. It's pretty good. I do like Monsters vs. Aliens. I'm gonna put it in A tier. The guy getting stabbed with the needle in his foot is very, very funny. Turbo, this is a core memory for me because this came out on my birthday, and I got to go see it in theaters for my birthday, and this gotta be S tier. Not only is it a good movie, like in my opinion, but it also has like that memory attached to me and stuff, so I'm gonna definitely put it in S. It might be at the back of S, but it's gonna be there. Definitely deserves a place. Megamind, super high A tier, almost A plus. Anything, I almost feel bad for not putting Megamind in S. It's just my personal opinion. It's not, but it's almost there. A lot of memes, no bitches, the guy with his like Sigma look or whatever, mewing or whatever you call it. Good fights, good plot, a lot of good things. Flushed Away, another sleeper hit. A lot of people don't give this the credit it deserves, which is kind of shameful. Like, y'all definitely gotta give this a watch. Yeah, it's weird sometimes, like with the slugs and all that, but it for sure deserves its place, in the top 2 tiers. It's a classic. Ants, this is going to be my first D tier. I hate this movie. It's almost F, but it's not, because it has you know what? Yeah, F tier. If I can't think of a reason not to put it in F, it's F, bro. It's weird. The little kid even deserved it, low-key. Like, yeah, he was being an asshole, but to be kidnapped and forced to be an ant and eat booty juice from said ants, like, bro, that's like 6, 7, like, criminal charges and like 4 felonies all in one. I hate it. It's weird. Get it out of here. Let me watch Bugs Life. Over the Hedge. I thought there was like more than one Over the Hedge, but they're not on this tier list. I would rate those probably the same with regular Over the Hedge, which is S tier, by the way. That is a goated classic movie. I would watch that now. I might watch it after I'm done with this video. That movie's fire, bro. The entire plot to steal food, the karma on the lady, you know, trying the skunk and the dog or whatever, or cat, fire, but S tier. B movie, bro, what do you think this is? I'm not gonna put it in B tier. That'd be corny, but I should. It's honestly S tier. B movie is a classic to thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. It's probably gonna be very hard to find one person who's never seen it, let alone don't like it. You like jazz? It's great, bro. The Bad Guys. I seen this one, like, I think about a year or two ago, and it was on its, like, goofiness. Like, you can tell it was definitely animated with the newer software and stuff, and the jokes were a little bit corny here and there, but it's not bad by any means. I'm gonna probably just give it B tier. I'd say you watch it once, you're like, oh, alright, that's neat, and then that's it. El Dorado. This is a great one. I'm surprised DreamWorks even made this low-key now that I think about it. This is one of the classics. Adult humor in some bits. Spirit. It's been a minute since I've seen this one. I don't think I've ever seen it on DVD, just VHS. And from what I remember, it was a pretty good movie. It was like very friendly. It had a great story. Everything worked out at the end, and I do really like it. Once again, we're gonna put it B tier. Kung Fu Panda. I know there's a couple people who don't like this or doesn't like how it was made, but Kung Fu Panda's a goat, bro. You can't even lie. It's S tier every day. I don't care what you say. Fire movie, gotta be in the collection. Kung Fu Panda 2, A tier. Like, the sequel was great, or at least in my opinion, I thought it was a pretty good version of it. Kung Fu Panda 3, it was okay. It had its moments. It had good fight scenes. I put it in B, so it goes S-A-B, alright. I haven't seen the new Puss in Boots. I heard it was fire, though, and I guarantee it's S tier. That's probably one of the ones I need to watch. But the OG Puss in Boots with the egg, the golden goose and all that, it's fire. Once again, S tier. Both Puss in Boots might be S tier. Shrek, like, this isn't even a debate, bro. Straight to where he belongs. Goated S tier. This put DreamWorks on the map, and for good reason. Every single bit about this movie is just goated in every way. I can watch this like 100 times, still watch it again. Shrek 2, also fire. Introduces some more fire characters, had some good, like, funny scenes, some fight scenes. This is where we get Puss in Boots. Also S tier. Shrek the Third, I know this is, like, for a lot of people this is when it fell off, but to me, I love Shrek the Third. I understand it had a weird pacing, but this is where the fight scenes really shine. This is, like, great one. Somebody better be dying. Like, that means it comes from here. A tier, and it's gonna be right at the top. It should be an S low-key. Actually, you know what, yeah, I am gonna put it in S, because it's probably, I'd watch that over maybe Over the Hedge or Turbo. Alright, now Shrek Forever After. This one is not S tier, but it's not, like, too far off. There's a lot of great scenes. Chimichangas stand, we got Puss in Boots, Shrek going through all that bull to try to get Fiona and stuff. I'm still willing to give it A tier low-key. Penguins, this is a hidden gem. I don't think enough people give this the credit it deserves. This is probably going to be at the end of S, but it is for sure in S. This is so good, bro, and not enough people know about it. Madagascar, alright, so I might speedrun the 3 Madagascar, because the Madagascar series are some of my favorites. First Madagascar, straight to S tier, right behind Shrek. The second Madagascar, straight to S tier. Let me just put it right at the end. The third Madagascar, I thought was better than Madagascar 2 in my opinion. And so I think for the final movie on my list, it's an S tier. I really do believe that. Now just keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. There were no D tiers. Let me know what your guys' favorites are, what I should watch. Thank you guys very much for watching this. And I dare all of you to have a good day.